Week News 2 is on tour in Sumner County, and 3 historic homes help tell the story of Castalian Springs.
News 2's Nicole Smith takes us inside one of them. Locals might remember a tornado almost destroyed it.
This is a place people have been coming to since there have been people here.
Before stepping foot inside what was once a mineral springs resort, people are walking into the earliest history of mankind.
So we usually talk about the lick. That's where the sulfur spring comes out onto the, would deposit minerals onto the ground. Animals would come and try to lick those minerals out of the ground. And so that created human habitation here from like about 15,000 years ago. There's actually mammoth bones over there.
It's a story Tanya Staggs knows very well as executive director of Historic Castalian Springs.
And the post office was basically a little cabinet like this.
Telling the story of Tennessee and Sumner County through 3 unique historic house museums: Cragfont, circa 1798, Hawthorne Hill, circa 1805, and Wynwood, 1830.
A lot of our story here, we talk about Elmira, who is the kind of connection point between here and Cragfont, because she was born at Cragfont. This becomes her home when she's married. She had 14 kids.
Before the winds, the Castalian Springs Inn served travelers coming into Tennessee, along with guests seeking the curative Sulphur Springs.
We have a couple of census records that show doctors being here. Their primary function here would be to prescribe how you were going to take the sulfur.
The Winds become sole proprietors in 1834, and the inn became their home. Census records help estimate the Winds had 7 to 15 enslaved people working on the property.
Slavery is part of tobacco and sugar and cotton and literally every part of an American's life during that time. And for someone like Alfred, he's able to take advantage of that and profit from that. He's a small-scale slave trader.
Wynwood is the largest 19th century log structure still standing in Tennessee. The main house spans a length of 142 feet, and some of the logs are 32 feet long.
The Wynn family owns this until George Wynn passes away, and then the state of Tennessee purchases it.
A piece of Tennessee history that was almost wiped away by a tornado in February 2008.
I hate to lose something like this.
7 people were killed in the Castalian Springs community, and the twister tore through Wynwood.
Pretty extreme damage. It took about 4 years to rebuild everything. They were able to salvage the original logs and put them back in place.
Today, the Wynwood State Historic Site is owned by the Tennessee Historical Commission and managed in partnership with Historic Castalian Springs, a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Knowing our history is so important to making us better citizens today, right? So you need to connect to the past so that we do better now.
Reporting in Castalian Springs, Nicole Smith, News 2.
Starting on April 10th, both Cragfont and Wynwood will resume normal open season hours. You can visit historiccastaliansprings.org to plan a visit.